An early morning crash that shatters a close-knit community.
Southwest dispatch.
There's a car that smashed up against the building, but they ran the curb. I can see they smashed the sign and hit the building. The car's crashed.
2 friends are dead in what first looks like a tragic accident.
It's the last thing I thought we'd be pulling up to, man.
But as investigators begin pulling apart the evidence, a terrifying realization sets in. What if this wasn't an accident at all?
There can be no doubt of the absolute terror of the 2 people in that car.
We're taking you through all the twists and turns of the Mackenzie Shirilla case, who is the subject of our latest episode of Female Criminals. I'm Elizabeth Millner. This episode takes us to Strongsville, Ohio, a city a little more than 20 miles away from Cleveland. It's there we meet a 17-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla. Mackenzie was a high school student at Strongsville High, and that's where she also met her boyfriend, Dominic Russo. By the summer of 2022, Dominic had just graduated from high school. Like many young adults, it seemed like Dominic was setting out to make a name for himself. He reportedly worked several gigs, including running a clothing line. But trouble was brewing in his relationship with Mackenzie. There was a lot more going on beneath the surface.
Like, why would I just let you in my house if you break up with me and you're threatening to break my shit? Like, you're threatening to key my car, threatening to break the doors.
I will key your car
like,
if you do not let me in the house.
You're gonna key my car if I don't let
If you don't let me in the house, yes.
What the f?
Yeah, I know, so just let me in the house.
No, like, why can't you just be like calm at least for a second and I can feel comfortable letting you in the house?
I am calm. I don't think you get to decide that with your weird
like, you're literally threatening
trauma problems.
You're literally threatening to key my car and what else are you threatening?
Dom, I'm going to give you one last chance to open the door. I'm going to leave and do what I said I was going to do.
Mackenzie was known to have a temper. Her relationship with Dominic was plagued for years with breakups and makeups and breakups and more makeups.
Mackenzie, I can't open the door. I can't sit here and fight. We gotta go to dinner. To see my grandparents. Like, I can't
You're not going to dinner if you don't open the door. I'm going to let you know that right now.
And then what? What would happen? What are you trying to say?
I just told you what happened. You're not coming to dinner. You're not going to dinner.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. You don't even know exactly what I mean. You're going to come open this door right now, or there's going to be a serious problem.
I can't. No. Like, you can't keep threatening. You can't keep making all these threats. Like, I can't open the door.
You can't keep kicking me out of a place that you say is my home.
Kenzie, I didn't kick you out. You took all your and dipped and said we were done. Like,
I did not say we are done. Dom? Okay, ready? I'm going to count to 10. The door's going to open, okay? You're going to open the door and stop hiding behind the door like a little Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Kenzie, I can't open the door.
4. Okay, I'm going to break something, man.
To some, this is clearly a toxic relationship, but Dominic and Mackenzie decided to take the next step. By the end of 2021, they were living together. But months later, one would be dead and another charged with their murder. On July 30th of 2022, Mackenzie and Dominic's friend Davion Flanagan all attended a graduation party together. Let's take a listen to the police interview with Kelly Varaja, who hosted the July 30th grad party.
Davion asked to come. And I remember Kenzie asking me a while ago. She asked to come a while ago, but she never texted me that day. Davion texted me that day and was like, hey, can I still come to your graduation party? I was like, of course. And then he was like, I'm coming with Kenzie and Dom. So I'm like playing with my friends, and then Kenzie's like, hey, like, Kelly, come here. And I'm like, what's up? And she was like, do you trip? Which meaning like, do you do acid? And I was like, no, I don't do that. And like, I was like, especially like my mom's here, like, I don't want to do that. Like I feel like she was like asking, she didn't say the words, but I felt like she was asking me if I wanted to trip with them at my house. And then I'm like right by them, so I could still hear what Kenzie was talking about. And she was talking about going to Mark's house. And she was like, should we do it tonight? Like, they were like debating still. Like, it sounded like they were debating on if they should trip or not. And they were talking about Mark's house. And then like 20 minutes later, like, they were not there long. And she had a pen on her. I don't know if it was her specifically, but they had a pen and they had a bottle of Patron. but they didn't drink there. Like they were there so like short amount of time, like they didn't even leave the spot they came in. They were sitting in the same spot the whole time and then left.
Was anything suspicious about their behavior?
Not at all. Not at all. They seemed completely normal.
After leaving Kelly's place, Mackenzie, Dominic, and Davion hop over to another party. The group hung out until the early morning hours of July 31st. The plan afterwards is to head home. The drive home begins as normal. Then as the sun is rising, a 911 call comes in.
Southwest Dispatch.
Yes. Are you familiar where Progress coincides with Albion Road there in Strongsville?
Yep.
Yeah, just across the street from Progress, the building, there's a car that's smashed up against the building. I didn't go up to it because I was on my motorcycle. I didn't know if I'd get stuck, but they ran the curb. I can see they smashed the sign and hit the building. The car's crashed.
Could you tell if someone was in it?
I didn't go up to it. I was on my motorcycle.
How long ago was this?
2 minutes. I live right on Westwood. I live right down the street.
Officers race over to the scene. This is a sight many hadn't seen before.
Radio, we got at least 2 occupants in here. No one's moving. Oh my God. Oh my God. ×3, guys. Radio, 3 occupants. No one's conscious. No one's breathing. Bust that window out. Rookie. Oh my God, dude. Who can hear my voice? Who's in here? Driver's radio. The driver is breathing, unconscious. This is bad, guys. She's alive. We got to get her out somehow.
Reach up and unlock the door.
Strongsville PD says it was 17-year-old Mackenzie behind the wheel. Her 2 passengers are Dominic and Davion. Dominic is in the passenger seat, and Davion is sitting in the back seat.
She's breathing. Head's wedged. Let's see if we can get some IDs, guys.
24, go ahead.
You look younger.
How was the other unit?
Copy.
Oh yeah, they're all pretty young.
I don't feel anything. I don't feel a pulse.
She's breathing. I saw her stomach. Her stomach's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We got 2 that are gone.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't even know how to freaking. Is this locked or something? Can you lock it from that side?
It ain't gonna budge. It's on the frame. Let's go around and see if we can get.
Oh wait, we can probably pull them from the front.
Keep cutting. You doing good? Oh my God. Sarge, we're good to try to get her out. Oh, dude, I don't know if we can.
No.
No, just wait until the squad gets here. Because you can't. She's pinned in there.
Oh my God.
She's breathing now?
She's breathing. She's breathing.
Let me
Head's wedged.
try to reach in and like sternum rub.
My IDs, guys.
24, go ahead.
How was the other unit?
Oh yeah, they're all pretty young.
I'm gonna see if
I don't feel anything. I don't feel pulse.
I don't feel a pulse on this guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel a pulse on this one guy.
This one,
We got 2 that's on.
Okay.
And he's
I know.
Head.
Jesus
Bad.
Christ. This is the worst I've ever seen.
I mean, either she's drunk or high, or she just isn't from here, was going way too fast and didn't know that the road ended. Because, I mean, it looks like they even went off the road up there.
They did.
So it's like, okay, so it's,
They might have came corrected from the other side.
yeah, maybe. But I mean, if you're hitting a building that hard, I just can't believe all the people that work up here, that are up here all night long, no one heard.
They're in factory type settings. So.
Yeah, well.
And it's dark over there.
That's insane though.
The engine's still a little warm, I think, so.
Still, it's like, that's really insane.
Officers and firefighters pull Mackenzie out of the car.
21's gonna go. And 31's gonna go. This way, one step.
I copy. 2131. They said that there are fire, and that the female's class of Colorado is rambling, not making sense.
What's your name, dear? Mackenzie. Okay.
She's rushed to the hospital, but both Dominic and Davion are pronounced dead.
Was it a witness crash?
No, they just drove by this morning at 6 and saw the car here.
Okay.
We have no idea when it happened.
Okay.
Sometime overnight.
No idea where they came from.
No, they're just coming down Progress this way for sure. But
I got time of call and time of death when you are ready.
He's warm to the touch. Very warm.
All right. Time of death
6:44.
for both of them.
Yeah.
You're seeing through the officer's body cam just how extensive the damage is in this fatal wreck. But while sifting through the damage, officers find more.
I had mushrooms and scale under eye security in my car.
Oh, okay. Is there anything going on in there? Yeah, marijuana, mushrooms.
Marijuana and mushrooms.
Molotov cocktails.
There are also grinders in that the bag.
Not that we can see.
Engine's still pretty warm, so it can't be too. Oh, that's fair. Within a few hours.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm trying. We need to get this guy ID'd. His family needs to know.
At the hospital, officers have to deliver the harsh reality to Mackenzie's parents.
Dave, what'd they tell you?
Nothing.
Okay, she was life flighted here.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Okay. No.
What was there?
You want to sit down?
Oh, dear.
Way to say this. There's progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
Who died?
I don't know whether, but there's one that we don't know. His name's Jacob. Does anyone know Jacob?
Dom?
No, stop. Let him talk.
Guys, I know, we've been dealing with this. Your daughter's okay. She's talking to us. I talked to her, okay? Your daughter's alive, okay? Your daughter's alive. She was driving the vehicle, okay?
Who's that? Jacob and who?
I think it, what's the name you said?
Dom?
Might be.
Oh my God. Stop.
What's his relation to you?
My boyfriend.
Okay, yeah, then Dom was in the car.
Stop. Oh my God. What? Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, it's...
What?
That's where we're at right now. Okay?
What did she say? What happened? What?
It's right now, it's an ongoing investigation. Speed is definitely a factor. So are drugs.
Oh my God.
Loved ones say Mackenzie appears heartbroken over Dominic and Davion's deaths. On August 7th of 2022, her family shares this post under Dominic's online obituary, which reads, "She loved you. We loved you. My whole family loved you. Forever in our hearts. Forever." Just a couple weeks later, on August 24th, Mackenzie herself posts this under Dominic's obituary. "I miss you, Nug. I still feel like you're just gonna walk in the door any second. I miss your laugh, your perfect smile. I feel your energy around me every day. I just wish it was physical. God, you are the last person to deserve this. You had such a perfect life ahead of you. I wish I told you all this more. Please wait for me." However, while many believe she's in recovery and in mourning, Mackenzie posts several videos to her TikTok page.
"I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die."
Dominic's family begins sounding the alarm on some red flags they are starting to notice. Let's take a listen to some of Christine Russo's interview. She's Dominic's mom.
At this point, we're waiting for the tox screen to look at whether it's OVI related or something else. Now, when you and I talked before in the first time, you indicated that you thought this wasn't just an OVI, that there was something else.
She told me just the other day that they were f***ed up. I asked her, why didn't you ask me to come get you? And she said, we weren't f***ed up or anything, quote unquote. I don't have it in writing. I only have it orally said to me at the cemetery. So that's what she said.
Do you still believe that theory that there was something more sinister than, any type of impairment involved?
The only thing that to me, I don't know if there's a lot of rumors. I think a lot of people are lying about things.
Everybody who was at the party is very uncooperative and they practically lawyered up and refusing to talk. I noticed that there were some text exchanges between you and Mackenzie. And a lot of times, at some point there was some I love you exchanges, so maybe she felt comfortable. But can you tell me what the relationship was like between Dom and Kenzie?
Well, Dom was kind of more private with me regarding their arguments, but my son said that she would threaten him all the time. And he blew up on me one day saying that Kenzie drives Dom crazy. It's horrible. And he would say that all Dom's problems were because of her and being upset. And I needed to realize that she wasn't as sweet and innocent as I thought she was.
Dom ever talk about her driving or her, ever, mention anything to you about, I don't feel safe getting in a car with this girl or anything of that sort?
Like I said, he has stated that she's crazy, that he was concerned about her driving.
Investigators also learned Mackenzie was seeking attention elsewhere, like through some modeling agencies. This is the police interview of Paul Burlinghouse, a friend of Mackenzie's since middle school.
If you're on social media, did you see Kenzie talking with this modeling company after the crash, after we gave her her phone back?
I saw people talking about that.
Yeah, what did you see?
Just people really enraged.
Enraged about what?
That she was talking to the modeling company.
Yeah, did you see how happy her mom was that the modeling company is trying to help her plan her future? She just killed her boyfriend and another kid with a very bright future. She killed 2 people. And the reaction is, I'm worried about my modeling career. Instead of, that's what I'm saying, weigh all that as, as the time comes, that people can put on a really good show about how devastated they are, but then you look at their social media and you're back talking about your career and your future plans. If I kill my friends or if I'm responsible for the death of somebody, it's devastating.
For detectives, Mackenzie's behavior wasn't the only thing that was alarming. Speed was also a major factor in the deadly crash. Officials say Mackenzie was driving well over the limit. She was going at least 100 miles per hour. Officials found the teen also had THC in her blood at the time of the crash. Friends of Davion tell detectives Mackenzie was known to roll up, a lot.
They called her Baby Kush.
Yeah, what's that? Just because she smokes so much weed?
She smokes weed, and there's pictures on her Instagram, but I'm sure she took it down now.
Yeah,
of
we've
her in
seen
cars smoking weed.
Yeah, we have those.
I know from a lot of people telling me, and even her closest friends, that Kenzie and Dom used to fight all the time.
Okay.
And she used to road rage all the time. I remember someone told me that she dropped Dom off on the highway because they got in a fight. So she was just known for being that kind of girl in high school and as well out of high school.
Anger issues?
Yeah.
So she road raged, even kicked him out on the highway once?
Yeah. She just drove him crazy, and we just don't know how he dealt with it.
On November 2nd of 2022, 3 months after the crash, and not too long after Mackenzie was discharged from the hospital, police have her in cuffs, and not for driving under the influence.
Where's she? Right back there, pal.
Hi, Mackenzie. Step out for me. I'm Detective Jesus. I'm the one who's been investigating the crash. You're under arrest for aggravated murder ×2, okay? Nobody's gonna ask you any questions. Nobody's gonna bother you. Can I have your key, please?
Could you please be careful taking this one off so it doesn't break the bracelet, please?
You got it. You got it.
Do you want my glass?
No.
Thank you.
You got it. Okay, just keep your hands right here. All right. This cruiser right here.
Actually, he took her out of the car, and we did not.
Okay. Do you have anything I can pockets, anything like that?
We'll have pockets, but they're just
We're gonna watch your head going in.
These moments from body cam and from inside the squad car were just released in 2025. So we're really seeing the weight of this entire case hit a then 18-year-old Mackenzie. And this is probably a place she never thought she'd be.
You help me get my foot out. Sorry. It's just like.
Stand right by that black mat. Straight forward. Yep, until that door. Step on that yellow line and just face the wall.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay, Mackenzie, I'm gonna take your handcuffs off. I need like all the jewelry and everything to come off, okay?
I can't wear any of it.
No, I need you to take it off while you're in the jail right now.
A grand jury indicts her on a dozen charges, and prosecutors seem confident there is overwhelming evidence that the crash was intentional. The state learns Mackenzie had been threatening to kill Dominic, and they even thought possibly herself too. Within a year, the case will go on trial. Not in front of a jury like maybe some are used to seeing. This decision is going to be solely decided by the judge in what's called a bench trial. According to court filings, we learned the judge visited several locations along the route traveled by Mackenzie, Dominic, and Davion. Officers who responded to the crash testified in court what they witnessed. One said the car looked like it was cut down the middle. A reconstruction expert testifies the accelerator pedal on Mackenzie's Toyota Camry was fully depressed for 4.6 seconds before the crash. The engine throttle was also at 100% until 1.6 seconds when the vehicle went airborne as it went over the curb. And during that nearly 5-second time frame, at no point was the brake pressed. But Mackenzie's attorneys offered a medical explanation that could explain the fatal crash. Let's take a listen to a little more of Paul Burlinghouse's police interview. Again, he's known Mackenzie since middle school.
Did you ever sense when she would hang out with you, she's scared of something. She was, any mental issues like depression. She talked about, she hated life. Anything
I know
like
she
that.
had POTS disorder. I think that's what it's called, where you pass out. I know that's what her mom was talking about.
When did mom talk about that?
When I visited her in the hospital.
So after this.
How many times have you talked to Kenzie since the accident?
I only got to see her once.
You got to see her once?
Yeah.
What was she like?
Not happy in the hospital.
I mean, my takeaway from having visited her twice was she didn't seem to care too much that she killed her boyfriend, another guy. Did you get the same feelings?
When I walked in, she was broken. She was absolutely devastated. And she wouldn't shut up about that. Like, she would only talk about that.
While the theory was introduced at trial that her POTS could have caused the crash, an investigator with the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles testifies Mackenzie didn't note that condition when applying for a temporary license in 2022, after getting in an accident months before Dominic and Davion's deaths. As is the right of all defendants, Mackenzie chooses not to take the stand in her own defense during trial. As for the judge's ruling on this case, guilty on all counts. Now it's August 21st of 2023, the day Mackenzie will learn her fate. Sentencing days are always emotional, not just for the defendant, but for the family of the victims who finally get their moment to speak their piece. Much of this case is about Mackenzie and Dominic and the ups and downs of their relationship, but there's another person who is Mackenzie's victim too.
My son Davion is and always will be so much more than cargo. He was precious. He was an amazing soul with a heart of gold. He gave to the world what he wanted most in his own life: love. The kind of love that would rescue a friend in the middle of the night, no questions asked. The kind that would protect others and honor them. He made friends easily with his infectious smile. He was a gifted athlete. He had plans to go to barber school and open his own shop. My son did not have a clique of friends, but instead was a friend to all. He would go out of his way to show love and kindness to others, including those that were often cast aside by society, the less fortunate, the developmentally challenged, the hurting, and the unvalued. Davion made sure that everyone that crossed his path knew that he truly saw them, that he valued them, and that they were worth his time. Davion and my kids have had more than their fair share of heartbreak, of hardship, and of loss. Davion was adopted with his sisters from foster care. They are biological siblings. We are honored to be chosen, or to have been chosen, to be their parents.
The passing of Davion Markel Flanagan has been very difficult for me. We have gone through everything together since day one. Davion was a big brother to me and my younger sister, Dalia. We all got adopted together in 2012. After Davion passed away, a lot of trauma and past pain has came into my life, causing it to be difficult to heal from this traumatic event. Davion was not just a big brother to me, but a role model in many ways. He was the person I trusted the most because he made me feel safe. He taught me the importance of cherishing each moment and enjoying life. The memories we have are strong, but losing him has shown me the value of life. I feel as if I can't move forward. I would like you to give Mackenzie the longest possible sentence. I've known her for about 3 years, and as she's always taken the easy way out.
Dominic Russo's family also doesn't mince words when it comes to Mackenzie.
No one wanted this to be a murder or to punish Mackenzie Shirilla for this accident. But this was not a car accident. The evidence and science proved that Mackenzie Shirilla murdered my son, Dominic, as well as Davion. There's no fix put in this case, as the Shirillas would like to proclaim. I want to thank Strongsville Police Department and the state of Ohio for seeking the truth behind this crash. Thanks to them, we all know what happened in that car that day. What we don't know is why. I wish I could change this every day. I lost 3 children in that crash. Not a minute goes by each day that I don't think about my son, as well as Davion. My heart is forever broken. Mackenzie Shirilla had a choice. Dom and Davion did not. We are all left here to mourn. But what Dom, Nick, and Davion lost can never be remedied in any way or by any particular sentence. On July 31st, 2022, I called Mackenzie's mother, hysterical with the loss of my son and Davion. I knew Mackenzie was in the hospital, and the first statement said to me was, "Oh, please don't listen to what everyone's saying on Facebook." Yeah, my son is dead, his friend is dead, and I'm checking on yours. Yet social media is what's important. Social media has made a game out of the life of Mackenzie and is making a game out of this heart-wrenching tragedy. No one can imagine the pain of losing a child unless they have lost one themselves. The pain is forevermore. Time does not heal this wound. Mackenzie, going to prison because you did this. Be thankful that you're still alive and have a future, whatever that may be. Dom and Davion were robbed of their futures, their hopes, and their dreams. Mackenzie showed no mercy on Dominic, nor did she on Davion. Only God at this time can have mercy on her soul.
Prosecutors slam Mackenzie's lack of remorse after the crash. They say her behavior, like in her social media videos, is one of many examples.
I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die.
Gotta figure like a pin-up, gotta figure like a doll. Don't care if you think I'm dumb, I don't care at all.
Shortly after being released from the hospital, the police were provided additional videos of the defendant from her wheelchair as she attended a concert down in the Flats. And again, Your Honor, I'm introducing these to the court to show the shocking lack of remorse. This was something that was being exhibited while the investigation was still going on, before she was charged and arrested in November of last year. And these were the sort of things that were coming to the police, and the shocking lack of remorse, coupled with the fact that the defendant was reported driving an automobile shortly after this event, that she was seen in Strongsville again driving a car, in spite of the fact that, as her mother testified, she got dizzy sometimes from a condition that she had to take salt pills for, in spite of the fact that it was in fact her mother who provided her with the car that she used to take Dominic and Davion's life.
Judge, can I just make one continued objection?
Sure.
Thank you.
Are these post?
These are on Halloween of last year, so these would be post-crash, just before she was charged in November.
Mackenzie's mom, Natalie, begs the court for mercy on her daughter.
Your Honor, this was a terrible, tragic nightmare accident to have happened that she has no memory of, and she will never emotionally or physically recover from it. She almost died too, and we're asking that you please not run the sentence as consecutive. He was family, and we all loved each other. That morning of the accident, she called. I got a phone call that there was a car accident. Okay, so we went to the hospital, and I didn't even know who was in the car. The names had not been confirmed yet, and I'm going to cry because I missed Tom so much. We loved him so much. I'm asking you for leniency because this was a tragic accident that she does not remember. And Davion, he's a new friend, and I'm so sorry.
Does that mean his life is worthless?
No. God, no, not at all. They all loved each other. They all spent every day together. You know what I mean? I don't know too much for him.
Isn't that part of the problem, Mrs. Shirilla?
Sorry?
Isn't that part of the problem, that they all trusted each other? Isn't that part of it?
It's not a problem at all. It was wonderful.
It's a problem how they all ended up in the car together and someone ended up dead.
I understand. I understand what it looks like. I'm saying that it was a tragic accident. She would never.
No, we're going to have to disagree.
I understand.
The moment comes for Mackenzie to speak before her sentencing. Now 19 years old, she delivers her statement while fighting back tears.
The families of Dom and Davion, I'm so deeply sorry. I hope one day you can see I would never let this happen or do it on purpose. I wish I could remember what happened. I'm just so sorry. I'm heartbroken. I love Dom and Davion. We were all friends and Dom was my soulmate. I wish I could take all your pain away, and I'm so sorry. And to my family, thank you for the support and all the love you guys give. Thank you for fighting with me. I love you all so much. I'm done. Thank you.
Her defense attorney pushes the judge to consider having her sentences run concurrently or at the same time. But does the judge agree?
All three of these families and the friends of these families are suffering, and all of their lives have been irrevocably changed because of the actions of the defendant. The unintended and collateral consequences of a selfish, intentional, and cruel decision by Mackenzie will ripple forever in time. It's literally changed history because it's ended 2 lives. 2 young men are dead. Their deaths were horrible. There can be no doubt in your mind what happened this night. There can be no doubt of the absolute terror of the 2 people in that car. The defendant controlled all the events. She chose the day. Specifically, she chose a day just before her 18th birthday. She chose to drive the car, the time to drive the car. She chose an obscure, previously scouted route through an industrial parkway. She chose the target to hit and the victims. She chose the means and the method to follow through. And she planned and purposefully executed the events of July 31st, 2022. The review of the evidence supports the factual findings, the forensic testimony, the testimony of the first responders, the testimony of the emergency room doctors who treated the defendant, the testimony of the coroner's medical examiner, the testimony of those who knew the victims and the defendant, and the testimony of the BMV official who provided evidence that not only did the defendant deny any medical condition when applying for her license, which her mother co-signed and attested to, but also that just after the accident, Mackenzie renewed her driver's license and again denied any medical condition. During the investigation, she asked if they could just suspend her license for 10 years. It is hard to fathom how a person could be concerned about their driving privileges, having just been responsible for the deaths of 2 people. There was no medical condition that caused this as an accident. There was no mechanical failure of the car. The record is clear on the facts and the evidence. Her mother's uncorroborated statements without any medical testimony or records is not persuasive. It is also important to remember that even if Mackenzie intended to also die in this crash, that is irrelevant. A failed suicide attempt is not a defense to murder. And even in a murder-suicide attempt, when the perpetrator executing the plan survives, the other death or deaths are still murder. There's only one person who's responsible for the pain of everyone in this room, and that person is you, Mackenzie. So she's sentenced on count 2, the murder of Davion Flanagan, 15 years to life. She's sentenced on count 1, the murder of Dominic Russo, 15 years to life, to be served concurrent to each other, with credit for time served.
Mackenzie Shirilla is serving her 2 life sentences for the murders of Dominic Russo and Davion Flanagan at Ohio's Reformatory for Women. She'll be up for parole after 15 years. The first parole hearing will be held in 2037. Thanks for tuning into this episode. I'm Elizabeth Millner, and we'll be back soon for another episode of Female Criminals.